Welcome back to Bike is Beastie. This channel is not just about motorcycles, it's about the reason we ride. It's about that feeling you get when the engine starts, the road opens up, and the world fades into the background. Today we are talking about sport bikes. Not just how fast they are, not just how they look, but what they truly represent. The engineering, the mindset, the discipline, and the passion behind them. Because a sport bike is not just a machine. It is an extension of the rider. A sport bike is built with one clear purpose: performance. Every curve, every angle, every component exists to improve speed, stability, and control. Unlike cruisers that focus on comfort or touring bikes built for long-distance travel, sport bikes are designed to respond instantly. They are sharp, aggressive, and precise. At Bike is Beastie, we believe sport bikes are not about reckless riding. They are about mastery. The first thing people notice about a sport bike is the design: low front end, raised rear, aerodynamic fairings, compact and aggressive bodywork. But none of this is random or just for looks. Every line reduces drag. Every vent manages airflow and engine cooling. Every panel is shaped to keep the bike stable at high speeds. Even the riding position is intentional. Leaning forward puts more weight on the front wheel, improving grip, feedback, and control. A sport bike doesn't just look fast. It is fast by design. Now let's talk about the engine, the heart of every sport bike. Modern sport bikes use high-performance engines designed to deliver power efficiently and predictably. Inline, 4 engines are known for high RPM and smooth top-end power. Parallel twins deliver strong mid-range torque and everyday usability. V-twins offer raw character and strong low-end pull. Regardless of configuration, the goal is the same: maximum performance with total control. Throttle response is immediate. Power delivery is smooth. There is no hesitation. You don't ask the bike to accelerate. You think it, and it happens. That connection between rider and machine is what makes sport bikes special. Many beginners make the mistake of focusing only on horsepower numbers. More horsepower does not automatically mean a better bike. In fact, uncontrolled power can make riding less enjoyable and more dangerous. At Bike is Beastie, we always say a great sport bike is balanced, not just powerful. This is where modern electronics come into play. Traction control, ride modes, quick shifters, launch control, and engine braking systems all work together to make the bike safer and more predictable. These systems don't take away the fun, they enhance it. They allow riders to push their limits responsibly while maintaining control. Speed without handling means nothing. That's why suspension plays such a critical role in sport bike performance. High-quality front forks absorb braking forces and provide front-end feedback. Rear shocks manage acceleration load and keep the rear wheel planted. Together, they ensure the bike remains stable during cornering, braking, and acceleration. When suspension is properly tuned, the bike feels planted, corners feel smooth, confidence increases. This is often the moment when riders truly fall in love with sport bikes. Braking is just as important as acceleration. Sport bikes are equipped with large disc brakes, high-performance calipers, and advanced ABS systems. But more than stopping power, braking feel matters. Riders need progression and feedback. When you squeeze the brake lever, you should feel exactly how much grip is available. That connection allows precise control and can prevent accidents. Going fast is easy. Stopping safely is what defines a great sport bike. Riding a sport bike is an immersive experience. You don't sit on it. You sit in it. Your knees grip the tank. Your arms guide the bars. Your body moves with the machine. Every corner becomes a conversation between rider and bike. At speed, distractions disappear. Your focus sharpens, your thoughts clear, riding becomes instinctive. This is why many riders describe sport biking as addictive. In city traffic, a sport bike feels alert and responsive. Quick acceleration allows you to move out of danger. A slim profile helps navigate tight spaces. The bike feels alive and ready. On the highway, the experience changes. Higher gears, stable chassis, smooth power delivery. Wind pressure reminds you of your speed and demands discipline. Sport bikes reward smooth, controlled inputs. Aggression only slows you down. In the United States, sport bike culture is strong and deeply rooted. From track days and canyon rides to weekend meetups and long highway runs, riders come together to share their passion for performance. There is mutual respect among riders who understand the skill and discipline required to ride sport bikes properly. At Bike is Beastie, we respect this culture deeply. Because sport biking is not about showing off. It's about control, improvement, and respect for the machine. There are many misconceptions about sport bikes. They are often labeled as dangerous or uncontrollable. The truth is, sport bikes do exactly what the rider tells them to do. They do not force speed. They respond to input. A responsible rider on a sport bike is safer than a reckless rider on any motorcycle. The bike does not decide how fast you go. You do. Sport bikes are not for everyone, and that is completely okay. They are designed for riders who value skill, discipline, and feedback. Riders who respect speed rather than fear it. Riders who see motorcycles not just as transportation, but as a craft to master. If comfort is your only priority, other bikes may suit you better. But if you want precision, connection, and performance, a sport bike delivers like nothing else. Over time, a sport bike becomes more than just a machine. It becomes part of who you are. Every ride clears your mind. Every smooth corner builds confidence. Every perfect shift brings satisfaction. Riding becomes therapy, focus, and freedom all at once. Ask any sport bike rider why they ride, and you will never get the same answer twice. But behind every answer is emotion. That moment when the road is empty, the engine is warm, and everything feels perfectly balanced. That is what keeps riders coming back. That is what Bike is Beastie is about. This channel exists to celebrate performance, respect the craft, and share the true experience of riding sport bikes. Not hype, not recklessness, just pure riding passion. This is not just a sport bike. This is discipline. This is adrenaline. This is freedom. This is freedom. This is Bike is Beastie. Ride safe. Ride strong.